is up, everybody, and welcome back to Push to Talk, the official Vane Esports podcast where we just do what we do around these parts. I'm Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei. I'm also here with, of course, Cat, Squirrel, and Syranx, and today we are just doing a good old episode of this good old podcast. Squirrel, I think you had a question for us, right?
Yes, since we're, in the Halloween season, horror movies are kind of in the season. So I have a question. What kind of horror movie scares you, if any scares you? Is it more like gory stuff, or is it more like really spooky, haunted house, that kind of stuff?
I am new to the whole spooky genre when it comes to movies. I did not watch them a lot as a wee laddie. I just did not, as I have already said. When I played that scary game when I was a kid, it changed my entire life. You feel me? After that, it changed my entire life. But recently, I've been watching a lot more scary movies, and I like them all. Really, me and Remy just watched not Insidious, the other one,
Conjuring.
the Conjuring movies. Yeah, we would just watch the Conjuring movies, and those are pretty solid. I've watched the clown dude that just kills everyone brutally. I've watched a little bit of all of
Terrifier,
those.
is that the one?
Yeah, the Terrifier. Yeah, I watched Terrifier. Like, all of those movies are crazy and insane. I'm just kind of all over the place with it. What kind of movies do you like, though?
Oh, I like all kinds. I love like Conjuring is a great one. I love the first one I ever watched was Chucky. Like that was the one, the movie that introduced me to it. I was very young when I watched it, and I was hooked. I love Friday the 13th. Probably my favorite franchise. But I love. There's like so many I could talk about, but those are some of my favorites.
I've watched too many horror movies in my life. Like barely anything scares me when it comes to horror movies. Like I always get this, like, because I am terribly scared of spiders, and if there is big spiders in a movie, I'm like, no, there.
Man, I have the perfect movie for you then.
No, thank you.
It's called a Rack Attack.
But otherwise, like I'm scared of clowns, but in horror movies, most clowns just don't bother me.
You're like scared of clowns, like in your face in real life, in person.
Yeah. I don't like clowns at all. I'm like, stay away, please.
I feel that.
Go away. I don't like it.
What about you, Sai? What's your what's your go-to scary movies or?
Man, let me tell you, I like gory movies. Like gory movies that do not scare me at all. Like, like Halloween and all of this good stuff. What gets me, though, are psychological horror movies.
Jump scares get him all the time.
And one horror movie I will never forget in my life was Pumpkinhead.
I've never seen Pumpkinhead.
The Pumpkinhead is essentially like a Halloween movie where like this entity, which is like a tree that has a pumpkin as head, and it just goes around and kill people, and it cannot be killed because it's a tree, and it's fucked. And the second movie I just cannot watch is Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, my mom hates that one too, yeah.
Really?
Dude, that movie, I do not know why, but I watched it as a little kid, and I will never forget like the song that is played when the killer is near, like the Jeepers Creepers. Dude,
Where'd you get those peepers?
It freaks me the fuck out. Like, I cannot do this. It is so awful.
I love Jeepers Creepers. That's actually one of the movies that I was gonna start doing like a watch party for on Marvel Bros as part of like spooky season. So I absolutely love Jeepers Creepers. I think that's kind of like one of my favorite of those kinds of movies. I wish we got more of them.
Yeah, this is a great one. But I didn't find it scary. I find it funny. I don't know why. I laughed at all of it. I was like, it's nothing.
I had the same feeling with the original Evil Dead. Sorry to say, but I was laughing the whole movie because I had a friend beside me that made a joke out of everything that happened, and I cannot watch the movie anymore without thinking of all the hilarious
all those
shit.
Jokes.
Yes,
I feel that.
Like,
I feel
what? But I do love slasher movies as well. I know they just always get me. It's just
slashers are dope.
Yeah.
I do have to say something real quick.
What?
Can we talk about the post from Squirrel recently? Well, I lost my shit real quick because she slandered Mike Myers so hard. Let me wait. Hold on. Let me actually search the Twitter post from Squirrel because
I was gonna say, wait, what happened?
I don't even remember this, but find it and say your piece, and I will reply. Apparently, I pissed off Syranx, and I have no clue why. But
it's not hard to piss him off.
Oh, wait, is it the thing about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, exactly. It's what.
Okay.
Man,
oh, yeah,
what was said? Wait, hold on. What was said?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is better than Halloween, and that pissed him off.
I agree unequivocally.
Yeah.
Actually, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is leagues better and
Yeah.
leagues scarier. I think as well.
Leatherface is a bitch.
Okay, so we're talking Leatherface v. Michael Myers. Is that what we're talking about right now? Is that what we're talking about?
Mike Myers clears Leatherface.
Getting absolutely waxed by Leatherface, bro. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. He's getting absolutely waxed by Leatherface.
No, it is not. Leatherface wouldn't even know what's coming.
He has no chance.
I would argue that the only way that you could kill Michael Myers is to cut him up into pieces. And guess who is perfect for that job? Leatherface. Yeah. I'm just saying, bro.
Yes,
like we have seen Michael Myers die in like every way possible except getting chopped up. You feel me? So if we put the man to the test, I think that would be amazing.
This is the one we need to see.
No. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is that guy, bro. He's that guy. There's just nothing. I think when you look at them in the game, what is it? Dead by Daylight? Are they both in the game? Is Leatherface and
yes, they're both in the game. Yes.
Yeah. Who would you say is stronger, Squirrel, as a like in the game? Because I know you play DVD pretty heavy.
I will say that in the game, Mike Myers, he's harder to face simply because he can go into silent mode and you cannot hear him at all. You cannot hear him coming, so he can grab you. But you know what? I think that apart from that, I would say that every match that I've faced against Leatherface has been a lot harder than against Mike Myers.
I think Leatherface is just a savage, right? Because where you have with Mike Myers, he will stalk you. Leatherface ain't stalking you too much. Like Leatherface is kind of he's going straight for the towards you, and he's coming for the kill. Like I think it's like when you put those characters up against each other, man. I don't know how much Mike will be able to stalk Leatherface.
He wouldn't.
You know what I mean? Like
no, because
he's not even gonna be scared.
He likes to play with his food, Mike, but Leatherface is like, no, I'm killing you right now. I'm not giving you a chance to survive.
It's over.
Yeah.
If I want to kill you, I'll kill you. That's the kind of way he is.
That's Leatherface for sure. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that Mike Myers walks faster than Leatherface runs.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
Dude,
I'm not sure about that.
Judging by
I
the
understand
movies,
what you're saying though, but because the way that he moves is very. But I think that's part of like the stalk, quote unquote, effect that you get from him, right? It's like when he stalks somebody, they're scared. They're like they're scared of him. They're like, oh my god, and they start making mistakes because they're panicking and all this other stuff. But when you got Leatherface, I don't think bro is going to even flinch. They're just gonna stare at each other. You feel me? And bro's coming through with a chainsaw versus axe or sword. Like either way, you're donezo, buddy. Knife. Like it's knife. My bad, not sword. I don't know why I said sword, but chainsaw versus knife, dagger, anything.
I am 100% convinced that Myers clears Leatherface.
Okay,
9 out of 10 times.
You know what I'm convinced of right now? Syranx, I believe that you are Mike Myers right now. The way you're defending him is like a
little... Man, you never saw me and Myers in the same room at the same time. That's all I'm saying.
That's so true. That is so true. I had never thought about that until right this second, yo. I want you guys to let us know what you think in the chat, though. Like, let us know in the comment section down below. Who do you think would win in a fight? Like, Mike Myers versus Leatherface. Who is winning? Let us know why as well. As you can see, it's 3-1 in this so far right here. It's 3-1 that Leatherface is going to be winning against. But, you know, if you're on Syranx's side, let us know why in the comments, yo, because I want to know. I think that would be a really dope fight. I'm sad that we don't get movies like that anymore, you know, like Freddy versus Jason
that
and
was
all
dope.
that stuff from the past. Like, that shit was so cool.
Yes. I feel like they're just like rebooting instead of trying to find new ideas, but that would be dope. Like seeing two serial killers like Mike Myers or Leatherface, or bring back, if you could add another one to the mix, Jason or someone else, and add them all to just like go on a murder spree and just see what happens.
Just see what happens. Like, what would happen in this state? I haven't. I think Freddy versus Jason and all that is like hella old. So it's like, bruh, especially like we don't get anything like that. We barely just started getting like pretty good horror movies again, you know, like you know, it's been a while since they were even trying to do horror movies, and then they just started doing them like crazy. But we talked about what our favorite horror movies are. What's your least favorite type of horror movie? You know, like what's your least favorite like trope or whatever the case is when it comes to a horror movie where you're like, oh, they're doing this? My God.
I hate horror movies that try to be very, very funny. That tends to be more on the funny side. That's not why I go to horror movie. Like if I want to watch comedy, I'll watch that. If there's like a joke or two, like A Nightmare on Elm Street, they have jokes running through, but they're a gag. But it's not like a funny movie. It's very. It tries to be scary. It's
a good example for that is It 2, the new one. The newer one, It 2, they tried to like have these really funny moments in there and just ridiculously stupid. And I was sitting in a cinema like, what? Because that like it's supposed to be creepy and scary, and it's legit a monster clown killing children, and then he just starts dancing, and it's like, yeah.
I'm not a fan of like when a movie will finesse you into like I don't want to be finessed basically. Well, I don't know if anybody saw Malignant. I wasn't a fan of Malignant. I think that was James Wan or something, and it was just it's just like where they hype it up to where was this superstitious or not superstitious, but like is this a supernatural movie? It's all this supernatural, and then at the last second they're like, nope, nothing was ever supernatural in this. It was actually really just it was actually really a psychopathic killer, or there was really someone just living in the basement the whole time. Like I would rather that shit be be dead ass just creepy as hell, you know?
Same.
I think that Barbarian, is that what it's called? Barbarian? I think that's what it is. The same dude that made Weapons made Barbarian. I think he does a okay job of balancing that humor and that horror vibe, but also I know it's going to be somewhat humorous, but not completely humorous, but somewhat humorous because of who he is. Because the dude he has a comedic background with the movies that he did and the projects that he did before. So seeing him now, it's like, and you watch the movies and you see that there's some type of funny element in it. It's like, as long as it doesn't pull away from, you know, the horror element of what's happening. And then that movie, Barbarian, that shit was crazy. That shit was wild. What about you, Syranx? What's your least favorite?
My least favorite horror movies are alien space movies that do not explain to you how it happened. Like, I know it's very specific, but I watched some alien, like, obviously the alien movies are great because you get an explanation for almost every single thing and you have a story. But then there's those movies, I don't know if you know this, but there's a movie which is also like in space, and there's this little white random alien that crawls inside of your mouth and kills you from inside, and I do not know what the fuck's going on. And Ryan Reynolds is actually in this movie. I forgot what the movie is called, but I believe it's just called The Thing.
The Thing?
Possible,
is that when they're like,
I'm not sure.
I think The Thing is the one where they're like in Antarctica or something like that. And then there is, I think.
Well, I don't know. Like, it starts off with them being in space, and then they discover like an alien thing, and then they trap this alien thing in like a glass box with like where you can reach inside of like a glove, and then all the thing is ultimately strong. I do not like movies like this. Wait a minute.
Bro's complaining, doesn't even know what the movie is.
Life. Is that what you're talking about? Life?
Yeah, it is Life. It's what it's called.
With Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds. I've heard of this movie, but I don't think I've seen it. Yeah. I've heard of this movie because I remember people talking about Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds in this movie, but I haven't seen it. It's from 2017. It's a horror sci-fi movie. It's on Paramount Plus if you want to watch it. I'll probably watch it later and give you my thoughts on it, bruv. I kind of like weird space movies like that, to be honest. I think it works with space movies the most because the biggest thing about space is like exploring the unknown. You know what I mean? And so it's like sometimes you don't know what the hell is going on because no one's ever contacted that shit before, so they ain't got an explanation, so we as the viewer don't get an explanation either, you know? I think that's kind of cool sometimes. I think there's a movie called Apollo 13.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah. And it does that similar thing where they go to the moon and then all of a sudden it's like Earth rocks or whatever or something like, you know what I mean? And it's just like crazy shit that's happening and you don't really know what's happening, but it's just you're experiencing this event. Kind of like the big ass monster creature and it like attacks New York. What the hell is that movie called? Cloverfield? Yeah, Cloverfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that one falls into like what Syranx was talking about. Like it tries so hard to be one thing at the beginning,
and then all of a sudden it goes
it's like
off the walls.
At the end, like in the last 30 minutes, it's like completely something else, and you're like, okay, what were you trying to do there? It's like
all of those movies are like that too.
Yeah, there's so many, and I'm like, don't try to be two things at once. You know, do something and then do it properly.
Yeah.
I agree with that. How do you guys feel about Cloverfield 1, 2, and 3? It's like Cloverfield Lane, Cloverfield Paradox, I think. Have you guys all seen those?
Yeah,
No.
I've seen the first one, and at the first almost to the last 30 minutes, I really enjoyed the movie. I really liked what he was doing, and then I felt like the ending kind of ruined the movie. And like it just goes into every direction, and it's just very confusing. It's like the first part of the movie is a certain kind of movie, and then it's like they pigeonhole the ending from another movie and attach it to this one. I was like, okay, no, I will not watch the other ones.
Talking about horror movies, let's do a quick talk about my very, very favorite horror franchise, which is Scream. They have announced the Scream 7 cast.
Oh, snap.
And we're getting Matthew Lillard as Stu.
Wait.
He's coming back? That's crazy.
Back. And I am so happy about it because it was rumored for ages and they finally made it official.
Yeah.
We're also
Matthew
getting
Lillard
Neve
is a
Campbell
goat.
back. She's also going to be in the movie, same as Courtney Cox as well.
Okay.
We are apparently going to get a few flashbacks since we're getting Stu. And there will be a Deputy Dwight and Billy in the flashbacks, apparently. I don't think if that is officially said, but they're in the cast list, so you know.
Damn. I have not watched all of the Scream movies, but Remy absolutely loves Scream.
I love them.
My gosh,
so
she loves
much.
those movies. Yeah. But I got to put those on my list of movies to watch because I haven't watched. I feel like I've watched the first one, and I think that's it because I don't remember any of the other
Scream
ones.
1 is my all-time favorite slasher.
Yeah, I think Scream is an amazing movie. I think that shit goes hard. I love the twists and all of that, twists and in the turns.
I love the movies, but I feel like I have the most unpopular opinion about that franchise. I love the cast, but I think that Cindy Prescott is probably one of the most unlikable.
She is
survivor in a game. I hate her.
And she's been in every single one almost.
Yes, and like she's so selfish, and she only thinks about herself, and she's incapable of genuinely caring about someone else. Like throughout all the movies, she's just this cold person.
But it does give to the plot that she is
Eh.
almost always one of the preferred victims, like the like targets.
Yeah.
She's like always one of the targets when she's there. So that gives to it because she's so unlikable. It might actually
And
be the
it's like,
reason why she's
kill
always
her!
a target.
Yes,
God damn it!
every single
How does she
movie
keep
she's been in, I was like,
surviving?
end her, finally, please someone end her.
Yeah, I was
Never
like,
happens.
when I watched Scream 2, I was like, oh God, please just end it.
Yes.
Do what Brilliance do couldn't. It's
And
like,
then her cousin,
That's
when
hella
she
funny.
almost killed, I was like, yes, please do it. You know, she was even more unlikable than her own cousin, which is something.
But you
Damn,
know,
that's crazy.
Nev
I feel
Campbell
some
plays
hate
her
in the
really
air,
well.
yeah.
No, but she's
Not some,
played
a
really
lot.
well.
A
The
lot.
actress is doing a good job at making the character unlikable.
Yes. I don't know if it's wanted or she's supposed to be likable and doesn't turn out well. I'm not sure.
I feel the intention because a lot of people have come out throughout the years and said exactly that. I think the intention is kind of there to make her not the most likable character because a lot of people like Gale more, and a lot of people also see that Gale is supposed to be more liked than Sydney is, and then there's a lot of people who don't like Gale in the newer ones. Yeah, but it's like just crazy. I am just happy that we're getting Matthew Lillard back, and
yes,
I am also very happy to see Skeet Ulrich. I hope.
Yes, they're so good. They were so good in the first one, and Matthew Lillard is so
funny.
good at horror movies, and he's like
Mm-hmm.
I think he nails that, like being funny but being creepy at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And he's very
Yeah.
handsome, so you know.
Yes,
It's a win-win situation with the man. He's a good actor and he's handsome, so it doesn't really matter what he does.
I love that Matthew Lillard has been getting like this like resurface of popularity like in these last 5 to 10 years. I think like everybody always loved him, but it felt like he was nowhere though at the same time. And then it was like, okay, let's bring him back. And then I think when multiverses started mattering, like, you know what I mean? When that game came out, I'm pretty sure they brought him back to do the voice of Shaggy in that game. And then like they just kept doing all this stuff. And it's like, that's so cool. And then you just kept seeing him in all these different areas.
Yeah, he was Stu and Shaggy, and then it felt like he somewhere disappeared in the scene.
Yeah.
And then he came back to do that, and then he's back, and then he also is now in FNAF, which is insane.
Yeah, like he's
yes, that is. I was
like,
so happy
put
when
him
he
in
was Cat.
all of that.
Yes. I was so excited. Like when the news came out that he's gonna play like Halfling, I was like, oh my God, yes, please. He's a perfect actor for Afton as well.
Yeah,
like,
he's so. I think he's so underrated as an actor. He can do everything. Any type of movie you want him in, he can do it.
The thing is,
I agree.
he seems like a kind of person that is so unserious. He's just always fun and messing around and all that. And then he also plays characters that are so serious, and he does it so well, and it's insane to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he doesn't take himself seriously.
Or something. Like he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just, there's nothing that's beneath him. He's gonna be the butt end of the joke. He's gonna be serious. He doesn't mind being ridiculed for roles. So he's perfect in that way.
And he kind of gives me the same vibes of like Jim Carrey, but not Jim Carrey, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, because he has that same vibe of he will do like a lot of stuff. He has a lot of range with the acting that he'll do. You know what I mean? And that's very, you know, like I think a lot of the roles that Jim Carrey have gotten, a lot of them I could also see Matthew Lillard doing them. You know what I mean? Like I think he has.
But I feel like he's less grotesque than Jim Carrey in some ways. Like like I think he does everything, but he doesn't need to do like over the top.
He doesn't have to go and like become it and all that other stuff that goes on there. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I love it, yo. It's dope to see. I think it's just dope to see this boom of like the horror genre period in all these different ways, from like even indie movies going crazy and blowing up. I mean, look at the Terrifier and how it just started off as like this super big indie thing, and then now it's like literally in theaters and selling out, and people are loving it, and they're trying to put them in video games, and all this stuff is happening. And then you got the fucking Winnie the Pooh. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of those, like the Pooniverse, as it is called, unfortunately.
No,
But
I have
those,
never
like,
seen it.
I've seen the trailer. I haven't watched the movies.
Yo, they have an entire universe of scary horror movies based off of Winnie the Pooh, and I think like Bambi and all of these other
one.
Yeah, a Mickey Mouse one, and they're all in this shared universe, and they're going to be doing all these. It's just wild just to see shit like that. All the way down to Cocaine Bear, which wasn't really like a horror movie, but still in that same, that same
Dude,
genre
that
of,
was-
it's just crazy to see how far we've come with these crazy ass fever dreams movies,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah. Some movies
I
you
need-
think the writers were on drugs. Seriously.
Yo, they gotta be. I mean, they have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I need a new Sharknado movie that has like a budget of like $1 billion with all the 5-star actors and shit. Like, can you imagine
That
like
would be
Ryan
wild.
Reynolds being in Sharknado and doing his usual shit? And then
Yes, I could.
that would be so hilarious.
And they're gonna put Aquafina in it for some reason.
Yeah, I sense you don't like her for some reason.
Oh my God, she's just, bruh. Her and Chris Pratt, bro, are the bane of my existence when it comes to movies, my G. They just
But
they just
why
started
Chris
getting put
Pratt?
Why
in
Chris Pratt?
everything. It was just so annoying for me, bro, to see them get put in everything. Watching a movie or watching an animated movie even, and then you just hear Aquafina being Aquafina, or like, why the hell is Chris Pratt playing Mario? Like all of those things like frustrated my soul, bro. Like he was like Mario, Garfield, like what the fuck? Who like whose idea was these things, bro? Like that's just crazy. Like it's crazy. Like I will never forgive DreamWorks and Illumination for not giving Mario a regular Mario voice like he's had in every other video game since his inception. Like
Yeah,
that's
okay, I
so
get that point.
ridiculous, bro. Like that's ridiculous. Raya and the Last Dragon. That movie was awesome. And then the main dragon, it's fucking Aquafina just doing her Aquafina voice. Like, bruh, I'm not a fan of that. I'm just not a fan of that. Like, voice acting should be reserved for voice actors. I am very much
agree.
one of
I
those
agree
people.
with that
You know
one.
what I mean?
Yeah,
I am
okay.
Yes,
very
no,
much one of
I'm
those
with you
people.
on
So
that.
I agree.
once you just see Chris Pratt taking all of these voice acting roles, I was like, bro, this is ridiculous. Get him out of here. And then the same thing for Aquafina. She just put her in everything. And I was like, bruh, I don't want to hear either of these people. I barely want to see them in movies. Like, but
But Chris
now they're
Pratt
gonna
is
be
not a
also
bad
voice
actor.
acting.
The voice acting thing is just an issue. Sensei, come
I
on.
just, I am not. I liked Chris Pratt, but then it was just like, then Chris Pratt was everywhere, and I'm just not a fan of that type. Like, bro,
I feel like-
there are so many other actors that he took. Like 100%, people just gave him roles that a whole lot of other actors would have been so much better.
But
in.
that's the same with Ryan Reynolds. Just saying.
Yes. Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds,
I'm
I
not a
feel
big
like
fan of
Minzy
Ryan
Kaling
Reynolds
as well.
either. Like, I'm not. Like he's the same. Actors that are the same in every single movie, I'm just kind of like, meh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel the same way about Denzel Washington. I really like him. I think he's a freaking great actor and all that stuff, but he's the same in every movie. Like, bro, do something different. Like Samuel L. Jackson, he has a really dope ability to somehow be the same but different in every role. But he's not the same. Like if you look at him in Django, he's a completely different, he's not just Samuel L. Jackson in Django. If you look at him in like there's this crazy movie where I think it's called like Lakeview Terrace or something, where he plays like a crazy neighbor next to a couple, and he like not haunts them, but he like just is like stalking them through the whole thing. He's not just Samuel L. Jackson, you know what I mean? Like he's able to play these different roles, but it's still him in a way. But it's like, bruh, like I can't handle the same shit in every single movie. Like No.
Yeah, I
It
feel
works
like
for Ryan Reynolds because it's his gimmick, you know, like it works for
yeah,
him
it's not
because
a
it's
very
his
good gimmick though.
Like, you know
It's
what I mean?
boring.
Like, he's boring as shit. It only
Yeah.
works for Deadpool. Like, it only works for Deadpool. Anything outside of that, it's like,
Yeah.
Free Guy. I thought that movie was going to be dope. And then I watched it and I was like, he's just Deadpool and everything. Like, that's why it works
The
so well for
movie
him to be
itself is
Deadpool.
good. His role in Free Guy is like...
It's like, bruh. Yo, and he's like that in every movie. And I feel like you can say that about Awkwafina and Chris Pratt. It's just like every movie is just insert them here, not actual a role.
I do have to say, I've like only watched the movies he's been in Marvel. I've not watched Chris Pratt outside of Marvel at all.
Exactly.
It's
Because Star-Lord is Chris Pratt. You know what I mean? Like, so he's not really acting. He's just being himself, you know?
I mean, you can say the same thing about Dwayne Johnson, no?
Because
I do. He's another terrible actor. Like, bro,
he
he's
was the same
person.
in wrestling. He was the same in wrestling. Then when he transitioned to acting, it's been the same. It's the same role all the time, and all of his movies are the same.
Exactly.
From start
to
finish.
I do like him in Moana, though.
I agree.
I do like him there.
I will say
I'm
that
looking forward to the live
Moana.
action because he is also doing the live action. I am looking forward to it to see how it goes because he's good in the animated. He's doing really well in that.
I think he did awesome as Black Adam. I was like, even though I didn't like him as Black Adam because I wanted something completely different, when he was Black Adam, I was like, okay, cool. And he just did the new movie where he's like a boxer. I haven't seen it, but apparently that's like his first time ever acting ever.
That is one role where he's different, and that's like the one movie that wasn't successful, which is sad because apparently
sad.
it's just like bigger than like he had a better role. Yeah. It was a better script, and it wasn't like in too much, so it's disappointing. I feel like he's gonna revert back to doing like the same old movies that he was doing before.
Jumanji 8. Final.
Please don't tempt him. Seriously, I feel like this is tempting the devil.
Like, bruh.
I mean, one of the actors that I believe has the most ability to play everything that people want him to play is Keanu Reeves. Because I have seen so many movies where, like, in one movie, he's this amazing elite serial killer that everybody is fucking shitting their pants when they hear his name. And in the other movie, he's like not depressed, but he plays like a little so slow anti-action more drama thing, and it's awesome. And he was in Matrix as well, which is basically, you know, not really the serial killer thing.
He has crazy range.
He has, and he's awesome. I love Keanu Reeves.
I think who else has crazy range is Will Smith. Like, that dude has done a lot of different stuff. Like from Pursuit of Happiness to like Hancock, which is a movie that people like hell asleep on. That shit was crazy. Hancock was insane, bro. That movie was a fever dream, bro. Independence Day, Men in Black, you know what I mean? Like all of those movies, like some are Wild West, bro. Like he does so many different things, and I would like to see him in something else different soon, possibly. But you know, I think it's dope to see a lot of these actors as well recently, like venture off into becoming directors or something like that too. You know what I mean? Like that shit's dope. I just like that. See what's going on in their brains.
I love for the duality of things is Johnny Depp as well. He does everything, and man does it insanely good. Like, bro, just give me anything.
Is Johnny Depp? Is he in the number 23? Is that him in that movie?
Isn't that
or is that
Jim Carrey? Or
maybe it is Jim Carrey. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is Jim Carrey.
It is
Jim Carrey. Number 20.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But there's a similar movie that's like that Johnny Depp is in. But bro does have crazy range. Like
his range is insane. Like he goes from
it's insane.
Chocolate Factory to Pirates of the Caribbean to Edward with the Scissorhands.
Bro, don't get me started on
Alice in
Edward Scissorhands,
Wonderland,
bro.
to Sweeney Todd,
My
Sleepy
God.
Hollow. He's just his
Edward
range is
Scissorhands
crazy.
is a banger, bro. Edward Scissorhands is insane. Like that movie is just.
The thing is, I associate certain actors with like a certain movie genre, because if I think about, like, if I see a movie and I do not know who the actor is, and I see Jason Statham, for example, I know this is going to be an action movie where he fights, drives, or shoots people,
or does all of them.
He does all three. Yeah, exactly. But he also has some movies where he's also taking it a little bit slow and is not in that action genre. These movies exist as well, but they're not as popular with this actor. Because I'm expecting a little bit more action from Jason Statham, which is my favorite actor, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah.
So I liked him in like The Transporter, obviously. The Expendables is a very cool movie, because if you watch The Expendables, you want to see all of these cool actors doing their gimmicks and stuff they're known for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's awesome.
Yeah. I think even in that same conversation that blends the two Venn diagrams together, for lack of better words, I think Pedro Pascal fits in that really well, right? Where he has crazy range, and he's hella different in his movies, but also he's in a little bit too much stuff now. You know what I mean? So it's like he's in too much stuff, and that's annoying, but also he's so good, and he's also very different in the majority of the things that he plays. So it's like, you know, it's like, when you look at him as Mr. Fantastic, and then you look at him as Joel, and then you look at him in Game of Thrones, it's like these are clearly different, like things. Even The Good Robot, is that what that movie is called? The animated movie where he's voice acting for the bad robot. It's something robot, but it's like he's in all of these different roles. He's doing all these different things, but now I'm like, bruh, don't cast him in another goddamn movie. You know what I mean? Like, don't put him in another damn movie, bro. There are so many other actors. Please use somebody.
I mean, true. But there's so many different aspiring actors, you know what I mean?
Like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why is he in this role? Like,
but I do understand.
Like Mr. Fantastic.
I mean, I do understand that they want their movie to be as successful as possible. And the first thing that you think about being successful as a movie is having actors that have a reputation for being successful in the movies. So I get that. But there was a lot of incidences where the movie actually sucked ass because they chose the wrong popular actor for the wrong role, as you said before. But I could not imagine, like, for example, Ryan Reynolds playing Star-Lord in Marvel. That would be fucked. I like him in Deadpool, in every variation of Deadpool, like also in the X-Men where he played Deadpool as well. But I could not imagine him being like Thor or Hawkeye or whatever, because his character is so goofy that it's just too goofy for Star-Lord, and everything else is just a little bit too serious. So, you have to balance it a little bit.
That's true, because Chris Pratt definitely does have that range to bring it in those serious moments. You know what I mean? Like when he's bringing the emotion, when he's sad or talking to Gamora, or any of those moments and those things, they all hit differently. He's also in the Lego movie. Sorry, forgot. Just remembered. He's also in the Lego movie. He's the damn main character in the Lego movie. Lego movie's top 10 for me. Just got to say that. Definitely a top 10 animated movie. Okay, yeah. I agree with all the things that we've talked about. We've talked about so much stuff. I love movies. I love shows. I know you brought up It. Have you seen that Welcome to Deary? Like the trailer or anything for it yet?
No.
No, not yet. I'm behind this. I meant to watch the series. I haven't watched it yet, but everyone keeps telling me it's very good. So looking forward to it.
Good. It looks pretty good. Welcome to Deary. Night of Seven Kingdoms. They just dropped a trailer. That looked pretty solid. There's a whole bunch of movies and shows and shit happening and coming out. It's crazy. What games have you guys been playing lately? Have you still been on the same?
Overwatch.
I've been playing Oblivion Remaster. That has been and the Until Dawn Remaster as well. Like those are two
Oh,
that I've been
okay.
playing, as well as Dead by Daylight.
Nice. I haven't played a game in a couple weeks, to be honest. I need to jump on something.
Overwatch and
You
Uno.
need to be on your shit, bro. Like, play something.
We also played Uno.
Oh, yep. You guys did play Uno.
Yeah, we bullied Syranx in it.
Obviously.
That's funny.
It's like, I know, the amount of time Syranx just had to pull cards because we just stacked up like +4s or +2s.
Dude, at one point I had so many cards I could have started selling them as bundles, bro. Like,
Hey,
I sold the
I
whole thing.
had at some point, I had 20-something cards at some point, okay? Be fair.
That's wild.
No, but it
That's
was really
wild.
fucking funny.
No, but I have played a lot of different games the last couple of days, like Rivals, Overwatch, PAX Day. I played the
Valorant.
Arc Raiders. I played Valorant today, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But Arc Raiders has been taking over my feed lately. I want to get that game pretty bad. Yeah,
Man, the game is awesome. If you have a couple of people that you can play with and you like extraction shooters, this game, I swear to God, this game is an action movie, like a sci-fi action movie. While you're playing, the shit that's happening with all the robots and shit, and there is this robotic spider that is huge. And I tried, like, I told the people that I play with, yo, I'm gonna shoot this spider because it's so far away, it doesn't do anything. This thing, like, was so far away, I shot it and it jumped into the air and I could see it moving to me and it fucked me up. It was like 200 miles away from me and it killed me because it jumped into my face.
That's wild, yo. I have never. Yeah, I saw that. I saw something like that too on the game on TikTok, and someone did something. It was something similar to that, and it's just been mad cinematic stuff, bro. Like it's just been mad cinematic stuff for Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders and Battlefield is all I'm seeing right now, like quite a bit. And what's that other game called? I can't think of it. We were just talking about it, Syranx. The battle chess thing, I think, or whatever. And it's on like, is it like Runeterra or something? I can't remember. We were just talking about, is it on League of Legends or something? I don't know. I can't remember.
Wait, what?
The battle chess thing. And you remember? And it's like, you get your characters and then they fight on the board, kind of. I don't think is it.
You mean TFT? Yeah.
TFT. There you go. TFT. Yeah. I've been wanting to play that. I've been wanting to play TFT and Legends of Runeterra, so I might have to jump on some of those. I've been wanting to play more nerdy games lately.
I really want to do Minecraft stuff. I am so hyped for us to build this server so I can sit on creative for a week every single day, just building a whole spawn room. I have gathered so many ideas for it. And it's going to be a huge spawn area, and I'm so excited to build it.
One thing I was thinking about, too, when it comes to the, like, whole Minecraft server, because I know Shadow was talking about it earlier, too, is, like, is it a cross-platform one, or is it just, do you have to have PC to play on it?
I think it's a PC one because we're doing Java.
Okay.
Because
I know we got a good amount of members that don't have PCs.
I am pretty sure you cannot.
But you can't put mods.
In console. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can have two.
Yeah, I mean this one is just it was free. Tryout, no? Like we said, we're gonna make this one as a tryout to see how many people from PC would come. And then,
that's true.
And then if enough people will come, we would probably get a whole bot server that also can do cross-platform, probably. But I am so hyped because we don't start immediately when the server's done. I will go on there and build in creative. So we have a huge, nice, pretty spawn area, and I've scattered so many ideas, and it's gonna be huge, and it's gonna take me ages. But I am so hyped to build.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit. Yeah, just for everybody who doesn't know, we're thinking about starting, a Minecraft server, possibly getting everybody in there from the org and stuff like that, doing some different stuff, having some fun, having some vibes go around and things like that. We've also been thinking about doing a lot of different content of one type or another. I was talking about possibly even playing Minecraft and trying to beat the game, with some people in the org just doing different stuff like that to make different content. If anybody would be interested in any of those things, or if you guys have any ideas, make sure you drop them in the comment section down below to let us know, because we definitely want to get into all of that stuff. I'll do a real quick promo round real quick. If you guys haven't, make sure you check out that description box down below. In the description, you'll find everybody's their links and stuff, so you can follow them on Twitter, on Twitch, on whatever platform they may be streaming on, and so on and so forth. Find all their content. Just check it out down there. Everybody does a whole bunch of stuff up in here, whether it's YouTube videos like Squirrel's making, or going live like everybody does. There's a bunch of different content here, so make sure you follow everybody and see what's cracking. And then if you have any topics or anything like that you would want us to talk about, you can also drop that in the comment section down below, because we will be on it for show. Okay, yeah, that's a little cleanup roundup right there. But let's get back into it. Yo. What have you guys been up to? What'd you guys do this last weekend? Anything eventful?
Overwatch.
I've been planning a horror haunted house trip. There are 3 that I'm just trying to decide which one I'm gonna go to, and yeah, there's like so many things to do that I'm trying to pick the best one. I'm not sure.
What are the options you got?
I have one. It's called Maleficia. It's an hour, and it's really like 18 and over. It's like really immersive, very scary, very spooky. And then there's another one. It's a labyrinth. Outside in fields, cornfield, and you take a trip and you're scared by various like scarecrows, clowns, that kind of stuff. And then there's like that's the biggest place, like a village. They have a new edition this year with clowns, and I'm trying to decide which one is more worth it.
So those all sound pretty dope. That first one sounds like the Strat, though, the super interactive, immersive one. So yeah, that sounds pretty dope. But that village sounds kind of insane.
Yeah, that one would be like 4 or 5 hours to visit. So it would be like almost like a full day of just like being in that like horror like state of mind. So I think it would be pretty
sounds cool. Like what would be the issue with that? That sounds like an awesome day,
Yeah.
For real. Make a whole make a whole trip out of it. So that you ain't got to drive those 5 hours back to back too long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's dope though. I think we talked about it last time or a time before, like doing some type of spooky house. I don't know if I got the gall for it. I might swing on somebody. So,
Dude, we need to go in like a spooky abandoned house together. That would be that would be hilarious.
Why are you trying to get me alone in an abandoned house, Syranx? What the hell is
I
going
didn't
on?
say alone, bro. We can take some other people with us. He's always making it. Oh my god.
Syranx, he's married. Leave it.
Bro, thank you. Nah, I mean it's great. I mean it's diabolical, bro.
If a married person wants to do something with me, I am not the issue.
That is such a different statement than you said a few weeks ago. You were like, I would never do something with a married person. A few weeks ago, he's going down the drain.
You know what this is?
True.
You know what this is?
Actually.
Let me wait.
He would never do something with a married person.
He was almost offended, actually. Now that I think about it, he's like, now it's like, whoa.
No. Listen.
You're too needy. You're going down the drain.
There's a word for why the change was made, and the word is
hypocrite.
Desperation. You know what I'm saying? So once I'm resetting back to 0, everything is back to normal.
Yeah.
But I am currently at like 5 million%.
Mm-hmm.
Over what's normal. Exactly.
Okay, bro.
That's wild.
So,
just hella funny.
Mm. Mm.
What about new music? What about new music? No, not Syranx. You're done. We're done with that. We're done with that, Syranx. We're done with that. Anybody's listening to any new music you guys are checking out or that's dropped that you're listening to currently?
I don't think much has dropped in the last time.
There was an Arch Enemy song that released a while ago, not so long ago, and it's awesome. And what's even better is new 3 Days Grace album is out as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is called Alienation. And what's the cool thing about this is the old singer is back. Fuck, I forgot his name. I love this guy because I love his voice.
Adam Gontier, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name.
Yeah, exactly. It's Adam Gontier. He is back. But the old singer isn't gone. They are both singing, which is awesome. They even perform on stage together.
That's awesome. That is incredible.
I know
that is so cool.
Halsey dropped the Badlands Decade Edition anthology, which is basically her Badlands album, but like with a little bit of more stuff in it. Because I think it turned, oh God, when did Badlands came out? Badlands itself was released. Why doesn't Spotify say that anymore? 2015, 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she put out a celebration album for that because I think it's to this day her biggest album.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What about you, Squirrel? Anything new in the music scene?
Yeah, I've been listening a lot to Drake Milligan's single. He just dropped 2 singles ahead of his November release, so I've been listening to that. It's very, very good. Highly recommend him. Well, if you like country music, I guess. If you're not into that, then this wouldn't be your type. But I've been listening to that and Taylor Swift's new album. Been listening to that a lot. Usually, like, I always go back to like old music as well. Like Lucinda Williams is something that I listen to almost every day.
Nice.
I've been listening a lot to the Bring Me the Horizon Lo-Fi's album because they brought out their music collab. It's a while ago they did that. They collaborated with a few lo-fi artists, so they brought out the lo-files, which is just their songs in lo-fi, and they're awesome. They're like really, really nice to relax to, which is strange because it's Bring Me the Horizon, so you know.
Hey, to each their own, you know?
No, but it's legit just lo-fi. It's just the melody of
lo-fi.
the songs
Lo-fi is a huge
that
vibe.
they have, and then it's just a lo-fi, which is really relaxing because lo-fi.
That's used to be how we would start the mornings in the house. Like, just turn the lo-fi on in the morning, like get all the kids ready and, you know, send them off to school. And then it's a party time and I turn real music on. You know what I'm saying? You know, just yo, that's dope. Yo, we might have to put together a little push to talk Spotify music playlist, like what we're listening to.
You don't want
put
to
it out there for
me.
people.
You will
you will
get a heart attack when you listen to Syranx and my music. You're not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so sad.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
Why?
From what he's named, like 3 Days Grace is a pretty great band, so I wouldn't say I would dislike or be scared of.
It gets downhill with the metal and all.
No, it's not called downhill. It's called uphill.
For people who don't listen to it, it's downhill, Syranx.
No, because I talked about 3 Days Grace. I was just curious, and they are on tour. Like in Austria, in Vienna, on the 30th of November.
Well,
and I tried to get tickets, but they're already sold out, and I'm sad now because if I wouldn't have known it, I wouldn't be sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
am
but
sad
it's the fact
because
that you
I did
looked
not
and
get
you're
Batwoman's tickets. So, you know, it's just the same.
Yo,
tickets
I have
are
not
so
went to a lot of
expensive.
concerts in my life. Like
Tickets
I
got
need
so
to
expensive.
Yeah,
I am so glad the Youngblood concert was still cheap because we paid like not even 60 euros for one ticket. But looking at like biggest example, the 21 Pilots concert would have been 120 euros per ticket for a seat. Not even
Damn,
a pit
that's brutal.
ticket, a seat in a further
brutal.
back, and that is insanely expensive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You can't go to concert anymore since like 2020. It's like the price increase is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just go to small artists that are not that popular yet.
Can
That's
I
fine.
share my screen?
No. I hope not. Please don't allow him to do that.
I just wanted to show some of my playlists that I have on Spotify currently.
Just read the names.
We'll put an episode together for that.
Just read the names. The playlist names.
I mean, the one is called Energy, which is basically a mix between thrash and death metal and everything in between. Then I have Metal Classics, which is, you know, System of a Down and Metallica and basically all metal classics. Then I have classic rock and hard rock with Led Zeppelin, Blue Oyster Cult, Journey, and so on and so forth. Then I have the playlist Just Amazing, and there's only 4 songs in there, and it's 2 Lord of the Ring themes, the Transformers theme, The Arrival, and the Game of Thrones main theme. Then I have drum and bass with
the Game of Thrones main theme is fire. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is fire.
It is awesome. Then I have drum and bass, you know, Pendulum, Blue Stolly, and all of this good stuff. Then I have Hooked, which is basically hardstyle and Frenchcore and all of this mixed. Then I have hardstyle playlist. Then I have a playlist specifically with female lead singers, which is awesome.
Lonely. I get it.
Yep.
Exactly. And then I have a playlist, which is by far the best one, is called The Syranx Childhood Experience, where you can go from where I started with listening to music until the end, where I basically listen to black metal and all of this. And there's some songs in there from Scooter.
Tell me Schnappi, das kleine Krokodil is in there.
No, but that's a good addition. I need to do this in there.
Let me throw it in there.
And then
there quick.
Then it's just only power metal, which is more uplifting. And then the last one is soundtracks and theme songs. Soundtrack and theme songs is basically just from games, movies, TV shows, all this good stuff.
Meanwhile, my playlist is a mix of everything. Almost. Not everything. Almost everything.
Got a good blend of music going on over there.
I think the only thing that is not in it is country, German rap, because I hate German rap. I hate it.
Dude, everybody hates German rap.
The only
German rap?
Yes, and the only German rapper I will ever still listen to is Casper, and it will stay that way. But German rap, especially in German gangsta rap, is terrible. Fucking hate it.
There's German drill? Bro, I am going down a rabbit hole after this.
And
I love listening.
I also don't like hardcore
techno.
That is a thing that I will also not do because it just makes me
Ooh, Jeffy.
But the rest is But
I love all music.
It's a mix between
I like listening to music I like listening to a little bit of everything, but I find myself not listening to music as much as I feel like I should. I don't know why, but maybe because I'm very much an information person. Like the majority of my time is spent learning other stuff. So like listening to music when I could be like watching a video about how to learn how to do something, it's just like I'll usually do the latter. But every time I do listen to music, I always forget. Like I'd be like, damn, like I forget how much I love music and I need to listen to music more, but then I don't because I get just I get caught up in like learning other shit and doing other shit.
Have you listened to Youngblood yet?
Yeah, I did listen to I haven't listened to his whole album, but I did listen to, I think the song that you told me to listen to, but also I don't know if you remember, but you had told me to listen to him the last time when you were thinking about going to meet him, and I did listen to him, but I forgot that I did. So I like his music a lot. I like his music. I like Youngblood a lot.
His newest stuff is
and
more
I listened
rock
to something
based.
else.
His older stuff
Yeah.
is more punk rock,
Mm.
but I love all of his stuff. So I'm biased. He's my favorite artist. So
Yeah, when I was coming back from Vegas, driving back from the airport, the people that we had went with, like they were driving, and my boy Donnie, basically, he put on some Breaking Benjamin again because we were just talking about it, and then I hadn't listened to Breaking Benjamin in forever, and then it was just fire. I was like, bro, I just forgot how much I love all of this music, bro. So and then yesterday, one of my boys had hit me up asking me for one of the songs. He wanted me to make a song that I had kind of sent him a sample of before. And then I just kind of went down the rabbit hole of my own music and then kind of forgot that I'm like, damn, bro, I have so much music that I have made my own self that I had forgot about. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn,
Why
bro.
haven't you released
I gotta
any of
release
it?
some
Like,
of this shit.
what's happening to it?
It basically just sits there, and then I remember that I have it, and then I listen to everything, and I'm like, damn, I should release this, and then I don't. Then it's like a vicious cycle, but I think I'm going to start just releasing stuff without putting it out on like Spotify all the way, because, you know, in order to put music out on Spotify and Apple Music, there's a lot of like hoops that have to be jumped through, whether it's, buying the beat. Really, that's the biggest thing, is like buying beats is like a big thing. And I bought a couple beats and I do stuff like that. But when I start making music, sometimes I'll just make so many songs that I'll even fucking lose where the beat is to be able to buy it. And then it's like, all right, bro, well, I've already made the song. I can't buy the beat, so I just got this here. Or I'll just make hooks on songs and then never put verses on them. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going to put that out. But I think I'm going to just start saying like, fuck it, and just putting out everything.
I mean, you have to, because I'm still waiting for the one, like, rockish song that you showed on stream 1 year ago. It is 1 year ago that you showed your people on stream the more rockish, like, Linkin Parky song. Dude, I'm waiting for its release, bro. Like, when is it releasing?
And I remember
I just make
you were
stuff,
saying
bro.
that you were making music with Remy as well. So, and you were...
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to hearing it, and then it just like never came
it
out.
just disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happens with music, with music for me, yo, is like I love music and I love making it, but when it comes to like putting it out for the rest of the world, I think music is like one of the hardest things for me to put out, because I feel like music is a very like vulnerable thing as well, and I am very perfectionist type of vibe as well. So in my head, everything I make is just a draft, and I'm like, okay, I'll come back and make the real version of this later, but then I never do that. So then it ends up just kind of sitting there. So that's why I'm probably just gonna start releasing shit on like SoundCloud and on YouTube for people to listen to, and sometimes even just saying fuck it and releasing it on Spotify, because it's like, bruh, if you sue me for this song, that means I'm making some money off of it, so that might be okay, you know. So you know what I mean. But we'll see. And then you guys always bully me like, yo, put the fucking music out. What the fuck are you doing?
You know
Sensei?
what? Get bully Syranx. Bully Sensei.
No,
Not
I will
putting,
never
like, his
forget
music
bullying
out.
Syranx.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I will never forget bullying Syranx.
That is awesome.
Never in my
No,
life.
that is awesome.
I will never
I'm
stop.
100% for
Bully
this.
both of them. If you don't want to get rid of the bully Syranx, bully both Syranx and Sensei. Like, I don't know
She
if we have
already
time to
does.
bully
I
the
both
difference
of
is-
them,
I will
so
poke
just
Sensei for releasing music,
Yeah.
but I will not bully him.
We're all gonna get
See, I was about to say, that's the difference is
The man is
I'm
gonna give
getting
me
bullied
work.
to be awesome. Syranx is being bullied because, he's just Syranx, it's the difference.
Why? Like,
I don't know. I think he
Like,
had
look at
me
him.
cracking up in the server earlier, and I told him that, and you're like,
Oh no.
I don't know. I thought you.
don't encourage
Look at
that
him, look at
humor. Don't encourage it. No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Squirrel is a person that is truly appreciating my greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you know
The
what?
Lulu pills.
See, Squirrel? Do you see, Squirrel? Like, this is...
When do you get them, Syranx? I want some of the Lulu pills at some
Okay,
point.
that's not,
please.
like.
There's this dude on the corner of the street, and
Bro has a fake prescription.
He's taking too many every morning because maybe he can overdose on them.
Dude bought Delulu pills from someone who sells possums on the side. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe.
has
I'm
the
not
Lulu
quite sure
pills
what
in the
he
left jacket
yells.
pocket and possums on the right.
Dude, I would rather buy a possum. That would be hilarious.
The
having one.
delusions are real.
I could 100% see like a possum just crawling on your desk over there, like
Yeah.
just sitting on your chicken costume.
Mhm.
That would be so awesome, wouldn't it?
We would call him Little Psy. Oh, Little Psy. Oh man, that's super
Crazy.
funny. But all right, guys, I'll just drop all of my music after this. I'm not gonna do any promotion. I'm just gonna drop it all because I've been
Just
pulled
hit
into
the button.
it.
Yes.
I'm just gonna upload.
We're
I'm
just
just gonna
gonna
drag
bully
all the
you next
songs
time.
over and just click upload. Like, all right, I just uploaded 150 songs to YouTube. Go check them out. Like,
Okay, good.
I have.
I
yeah,
need them
I
on
have ridiculous.
Spotify.
See, if you want them on Spotify, you're gonna have to. We're gonna have to start a fund to buy all of those beats. It's gonna be a beat fund.
Yeah.
Listen, there is nothing some Twitch primes can change. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's true. That is very true, yo. Yeah, yo. Let's see. I really don't think I have anything in my brain right now. Outside. I am almost tapped out from how hard I went with the TCG last week. Like,
Yeah, understandable.
like my brain
I
is
mean,
like
you maybe did a little
yesterday.
bit too much.
Understandable.
Maybe, bro, because I did create an entire thing like in a week, bro, like less than a week, maybe. And that was intense, bro. It was intense. On Sunday, like I was just sitting there and I was like, damn, bro, I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. Like my brain was just like couldn't do anything. I could do no more calculations or computing. I was like, bro, let me just go lay down, bro.
Damn.
For real.
I'm just.
Yeah, yo. I don't know what we have in store next. Other than next month, we are going to be doing our Gaming Together for Kids fundraiser through the Extra Life Foundation. This is a fundraiser where basically all we stream, we create content, do all these different things, and then you guys are able to donate to our fundraiser link, and then all of the proceeds automatically go to a children's hospital of our choosing. And I think we're doing a local one near me this time, but then the next time we do one, we're going to be rotating where they are, where the children's hospitals are that we're doing the fundraiser for specifically. And this is just going to be one of our many fundraisers that we're going to be doing at Vane Esports starting in November with the Gaming Together for Kids thing. So for the entire month of November, all that we're going to be doing that the whole time. So you'll probably see in these podcast episodes, we'll probably have dedicated ads for that Gaming Together for Kids stuff as well, just so you guys can donate there and do all of that. So make sure you do. It's all going towards a really good cause. One of the main reasons why I chose to do the Extra Life and the Children's Hospitals is because one of my close friends, his Children's Hospital literally saved their lives. So I'm all for that stuff, and it's very important. I've had to take my kids to the Children's Hospital for scares, and thankfully nothing was wrong. You know what I mean? But not everybody is, that lucky when it comes to just what goes on. So I want to make sure that we do what we can to give back there. I talked about it a little bit, but my wife and I, we did an Alzheimer's event here in our local city as well, like a walk to end Alzheimer's event. So we're going to be doing a lot more fundraisers in 2026 for sure, but all of that is going to be starting with our Gaming Together for Kids fundraiser that we'll be doing in November. A lot of people are even planning on doing different like 24-hour streams, and I know some people were talking about branching off and playing games together, and maybe us as management will come together and stream and play some games together as well to just keep all of that going. So that's kind of like, I know we're talking about it here at the end of the stream or at the end of the episode, but next week we'll talk about it more a little bit. And as we go into November, it'll come out more and more and more. But to everyone listening, I just want you guys to, to know what's going to be coming up real soon. We also have that montage that's released on the YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go into our YouTube channel and then watch our Marvel Rivals montage that was released. And you can also catch up on all these past episodes of Push to Talk that we have. This is our 4th episode, you guys. This is crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like we're 4 episodes in and more to come. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Also, we got our costume contest this Saturday.
We're
gonna have it at, I think, oh god, I don't know the time where it is for you. I know it's at 9 p.m. CST.
So
I think
2 p.m. for me.
Yeah, I think Shadow put it in with all of the.
Yeah, he put it in with the conversion.
Yeah, so Saturday, October 25th, 2025. It'll be noon PST for me.
Good, awesome. It is going to be open for the whole Vane community, and everyone that wants to participate can participate, and the winner will be chosen by a community vote. So make sure you're wearing an awesome or funny or whatever you want kind of costume if you want to join in and just be in the Discord, just hang out with us, show your costume. You maybe even win.
Facts. And maybe you might even win something with winning. Who knows who knows what's in store.
5
then
At
also
least you'll be
me.
posted on the Vane Twitter page. That is what we said. The winner will be posted. Maybe even the top 3 will be posted on the Twitter page. Depends how many people would participate. That
would be cool. Do a top 3, put it out on Twitter and let people vote for who they like as well out of the top 3. That would be a cool thing to do as well. Yeah, I am excited for all of that. Any of the Vane members that are listening, we're also going to be doing a pumpkin carving contest during this month's org meeting. So that'll be cool too. And those will also probably be going up there on the Twitter page and stuff like that. If you guys are listening to this on Spotify, on wherever you're listening to it, make sure you interact with it however you need to interact with it, whether that's a like, dropping a comment, leaving a review on the podcast, because it helps out tremendously. Okay? Subscribe, follow, give the algorithm gods need their sacrifice. You know what I mean? They need it. You know what I mean? That's just what happens, yo. So yeah, we definitely appreciate all that. I appreciate all of you lovely people for being here as well. This was on another amazing episode of Push to Talk. All of you guys are awesome, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their. I don't know if anybody has any final thoughts or anything they'd like to, say before we get on up out of here.
No.
Other than Syranx. Okay. All right. Cool. I saw the wheels turning, bro, and he was like, I'm gonna take this chance to say the most ridiculous thing that I could possibly say. He definitely wants to put the mask on,
maybe you should end the episode with that.
He's like, nah. Look at him.
Not this time.
Hey, yo. But yeah, yo, this has been another episode of Push to Talk, and we all appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we hope to see you on the next one. V's up and out.